have seen that applying the spirit of the law has led to more understanding, not only between individuals, but between communities, and in some cases, between states and between countries. I think the impact that it has on people before me in the court when I apply the spirit of the law is that they emulate that spirit in their own family life, in their business dealings, in their community, and it has a ripple effect. I've been very fortunate to learn this lesson from my parents, because from a very early age, my parents, by example, and not by preaching, but by example and the manner in which they treated everyone in which they contacted and other family members, that it was a learning experience for me that I carry through to this day. I would like to say to my fellow judges around the world that it isn't always, right, a strict interpretation of the law. It's an interpretation of the law using your discretion, and I'll repeat that, your discretion, to decide every case based on the individual circumstances of the person before you. Listen to them, hear what they have to say, and then make your judgment, hopefully with some understanding and some compassion. My visit to Abu Dhabi last September was a memorable experience for me. Number one, I was impressed so much by the manner in which I was treated by everyone here, particularly those in government, but everyone else. So it's been a immeasurable joy for me to be here, and to return now is a very special event for me. So happy to be here. Well, I mean, one of the highlights of my trip last time, one of the many highlights of my trip last time I was here, was my tour of the museum. And I was particularly impressed by having almost everything in the museum explained to me. So that was very special.
My name is David Caprio. I'm Judge Caprio's son, and the way my father has influenced myself and my whole family is he led by example. He was always a great role model in living the words that he speaks. So when he talks about compassion, when he talks about helping people, when he talks about trying to put yourself in the shoes of the person in front of you, we've seen him, through example, live that way our entire lives. And I think it's had an impact on us to try to follow in his footsteps. They're big shoes to fill, but we try our best. We visited Abu Dhabi in December, and it was quite an experience for our first time to be in the United Arab Emirates. We were received tremendously with great warmth, and the hospitality was fantastic. The many people we met while we were here were all very friendly. And one thing that was striking about Abu Dhabi and the United Arab Emirates in general is how clean everything is, how friendly the people are, and of course, how safe everything is. We always felt very safe while we were here. So it's always a pleasure to visit, meet up with our old friends, and we look forward to coming back again.